Well, throughout our Wednesday afternoon, we had a lot of sunshine, but even with that, temperatures were well below normal, just reaching the upper 70s to lower 80s for highs. Definitely a nice day to spend it outdoors. By the time we got to around sunset, we did have some thin clouds working their way in, making for a pretty nice view. Temperature-wise, stepping outside right now, 64 degrees at the airport, but by the time we get to tomorrow morning, with very dry air in place, temperatures of our inland communities will get down into the lower 50s. 59 though is the forecast low temperature for Savannah. It will stay a bit milder right along the coast, right at the beach location. So Hilton Head's forecast low temperature is 67 degrees. So another very nice start to our day for Thursday. But with the dry air and the sunshine, temperatures will quickly climb into the mid 80s for those afternoon high temperatures. That breeze will be strong at times, so I'll make it feel a bit more comfortable. That also with the dry air staying in place. So in the lower 80s by 6 o'clock with a mainly sunny sky. This similar pattern will be staying in place for Friday. However, we will start to get a bit warmer once again. Highs returning to normal into the upper 80s to lower 90s. Same thing for Saturday, but Sunday and into Monday likely warming into the lower 90s for most of us for high temperatures, and that will be ahead of the next system that will bring us the chance for some scattered showers. Mainly for Tuesday, high temperatures will make it into the upper 80s, but with the higher humidity, that heat index will become a greater concern. So we'll be feeling a bit hotter for the early part of next week. Those feels like temperatures into the lower and middle 90s. So make sure you take precautions next week to stay cool and hydrated, and keep an eye to the sky with those storm chances setting up. High pressure has really built into the southeast after this frontal boundary moved through. That brought us the scattered showers and storms earlier in the week, but for now setting us up for that northeasterly flow. Warm and breezy for our Thursday, but eventually this high pressure will shift a bit more to the east. That will allow some of this extra moisture that's streaming into the midsection of the country to come in our direction. That will also help us to really heat up as we do head into the weekend. But as far as the rainfall forecast for the next few days, staying pretty dry, but by the time we get to the middle part of June, we should get back into a more active pattern with scattered showers and storms coming a bit more likely, which will in the long term help us out with the drought situation. But even with all the heavy rain that we had earlier in the week, still 7.5 inches below normal for Savannah, but we are making some progress with the drought situation overall. For tonight, 59 for the low temperature, clear and cool with a light breeze. And then for tomorrow, we will warm up pretty nicely into the lower and middle 80s for those highs. Conditions will be breezy at times, just not as strong of a wind as what we had for today when we did have gusts up to around 30 miles per hour along the coast. For the boaters, better conditions are expected for Thursday afternoon. Northeast wind 10 to 15 knots, giving us seas around 3 to 4 feet. Still not the best boating conditions out there, but definitely better than today, and that will be the case for Friday and into the weekend. Lots of sunshine for the next several days, upper 80s to lower 90s for the weekend. Our low temperatures will gradually warm up as well. Lower 70s expected for the early part of next week. A few spotty showers enter the forecast for Monday with slightly more widespread rain and storm chances for Tuesday with highs in the upper 80s, getting close to 90 degrees, and then drying out for next Wednesday with highs in the mid 80s. So just a hair below normal for the early part of next week with those storm chances building in.
And we're coffeeing on the patio in the morning. It's the last
Enjoy
day
it.
for outdoor
Sounds
coffee.
good,
We're
yes.
too humid. There we go. Thank you.
Well, with Hurricane